I am Mathurine Emmanuel from the Caribbean island of St. Lucia. I have produced 5 films so far within a 25-year period. So far, I'm still passionate about what I do and willing to keep on producing. Well, I started filmmaking 25 years ago when I retired from the teaching service. My main aim was to produce films that would inspire and educate the youth, not just in St. Lucia, but within the region at large. My single greatest advice to film producers, especially or specifically within the Caribbean region, is to ensure that you are passionate about what you do. Because if you're not, somewhere along the line you will get discouraged and you'll forget about your dream. Not just passionate, but you have to ensure that you have what it takes as an individual to work with in other persons. Because on ground I discovered that it takes a lot. Your character comes in, forcefully when you work with all different characters, and you have to be someone who can just give and take and try to work with all kinds of characters, different personalities. Some of my films emerge out of my own personal encounters as I grew up in my rural community of Deriso, from my family, poverty, my school, encounters, and also growing up as a young woman in the community. There is not one single individual who does not encounter issues in life. I was able to, work with my actors to bring out those pains and those sorrows. So some of my films are reflective of what I too went through as a young woman growing up in rural St. Lucia. We live in exciting times, when it comes to film production, and very encouraging at that, because I realize now that our youth, our producers, film producers, are quite capable of producing the films just by using the phone. I was not able to do that long ago. We had to have the right cameras, which would produce the right quality films, and I am really excited for our youth. The minute you have the storyline and you have a good camera or a phone, you can produce a short film. So I would encourage those who are passionate about film production within the region and locally in St. Lucia to attempt it. And the more you try, the better you'll succeed at your craft. So it is exciting times for us. And those of us who are really excited about producing films, I would like to encourage every film producer to explore and keep making mistakes, because one day you'll get it right. And that's how it has been for me. You can inspire, you can inform, you can entertain just by using your cell phone and getting your stories right. It's an exciting time, so I would encourage everyone to just, go on and write your story, write your script, do the works, and enjoy, and let others be inspired by what you do. One of my major obstacles in producing films is the finance. Finance has not been forthcoming, and I've had to walk, I've had to run, I've had to climb stairs by the hundreds to actually beg persons to help finance my films. This has been the greatest obstacle. But when you believe in what you do, You have to press and you have to keep running. You have to keep flying to do what you do. And this is what I have done. But in spite of it all, I have enjoyed the success. At the end of it all, the bitter cup, when you swallow it, it tastes like honey. So it has been, a very encouraging journey for me, because through it all, in spite of every obstacle, I have been able to emerge with a story, and a significant one at that. If we want to tell our stories the same way our parents told the stories, we can find a way to tell our own.